Are we recording? Yes, we are. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are in the world. My name is Mark Fuller. This is TeamAlliance. This is another educational video that I'm doing. Some more educational, informative content that I want to put out. I've been doing this as of late, mainly just to offer and to provide more value in our industry. You know, we're in the trading investment industry, I guess you could call it. We basically trade for a living. Personally, I trade for a living. And people want to learn how they can go about trading for a living. So a lot of the content that I'm putting out is more geared towards providing some real education and information regarding what's necessary in order to do this as your career full time. Okay. So what I want to talk about in this video, many times you guys have heard me reiterate, you know, how on TeamAlliance, our main goal is to avoid losing, right? Here's a very good question to just keep it in perspective. How do you avoid losing trades if the market is unpredictable? I'm sure that no one would deny that the market is 100% unpredictable. Anyone that claims that they are able to predict the market with any level of consistency is kind of omitting information. There's something that they're not telling you about what they're doing, as far as documenting everything, as far as making predictions go. You cannot predict the market, okay? So how can you avoid losing if you cannot predict the market at all? How do you avoid losing? Because if the market is unpredictable, then that means that you would lose. And you would probably lose way more often than you would think that you would lose, because you cannot predict where the market is going with any level of precision over the long term. So looking at it from that perspective, you might as well flip a coin and just pick one direction or the other. You know, you're only going to pick from two directions. It's either going up or it's going down. Or let me not even say you're only picking from two directions. Depending on what you're trading, you're selecting from two directions. If you're trading binaries, you're picking from two directions. Okay? Market is either going to stay above or stay below the selected price level that you chose as your option price, as your strike price. Okay? So you're going to be right or you're going to be wrong within the time frame of the option. So we trade specifically 5-minute binary options on the NADEX platform. Okay. And the NADEX platform makes it possible for us to capitalize on our understanding of the way that the market moves. That's what we do on TeamAlliance. I can't speak for what anyone else does as far as, you know, being right about where the market is heading. You know, oh, I think it's moving up. I think it's going to bounce off of this support level and, you know, work its way up back up to this level up here. I think it's going to do a 50% retracement. I think it's going to do a 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. You can do whatever formula, you can use whatever indicator you want to use. The bottom line is that you cannot predict where the market is going with any level of consistency. And what that means is that if your trading is based on the direction of the market, long term, you're going to lose. Because if you're trading options in particular, you have to be correct about where the market is going to end. Not necessarily be correct about which direction it's going in. Just be right about where the market is going to finish and you'll make money. So being able to do that is more important than trying to predict where the market is going, because you cannot do that with any level of consistency, period. I don't care how good you are. I don't care what strategy you're using. I don't care what set of indicators you have. I don't care what formula you have. you're not going to win long term trying to predict where the market is going, because you cannot do that consistently. So, you know, in my trading career, I had to actually accept that finally. Once you accept that, you're now right there where you need to be to move to the next level, which is actually understanding how the price of the market moves. Its behavior, the way that the market moves. This is how you can capitalize on binaries, on NADEX as an example. You know, like we trade 5-minute binaries. The binary expires within 5 minutes. It ends at 0. When the clock goes down from 5 minutes down to 0, wherever the market ends, that will decide who wins the trade. Simple. So if you keep it in perspective like that, you'll do much better, because you're actually approaching it from the perspective of understanding the behavior of the market. And if you approach it from that perspective, instead of trying to predict where the market is going, you can actually win consistently, because all you have to do is be precise with the way that you're interpreting the movement of the market, the ebb and flow of the market. How is it moving? You'll know when to stay out. You see, it's not just about knowing when to trade. It's knowing when to avoid, which ultimately answers the question. How? How do you avoid losing trades if the market's unpredictable? The way you avoid losing trades is by not trying to predict where the market is going. That's the key. All right. So I hope this content was valuable. I want to keep this video under 10 minutes. I don't want it to run over. So you guys definitely can reach out to me. You know, I have this platform set up for you guys to be able to ask whatever questions you want. You know, you can post a reply on any of these videos. If you have a question for Ask Mark anything, or you just have a general question, you know, since I've been doing this content, so many of your questions have been answered. I think I'm kind of not running out of questions, but it's like these videos are so thorough and so intense with information that I know that you're getting the answers that you were looking for already. You know, so I want you to just continue to expand, you know, your thinking and questions that you might have that you feel have not been addressed or answered yet. And then just post them, you know, and as a reply on any one of these videos, and I'll be sure to address them in the video for you. All right. So that's what the Ask Mark Anything platform is for. Right now, what I'm doing is an educational video that's also in the education series playlist. I have playlists on YouTube where all of these videos are. So I'll be putting that out just as a separate playlist altogether, so that all the educational content can be found in one place. So I'm going to do that soon. And, you know, I'll be just doing more educational content in general. Right now we have the challenge running on TeamAlliance. I'm actually running a separate challenge of my own that is more geared towards showing what can be done trading even less. That's really what I want to focus your attention on, especially if you're new to this in general. You know, you're new to this industry and you're really not that familiar with the way that things go. I already know that early on, you know, as you're learning, especially when you train with us, as you're learning the skill of interpreting the market's behavior and how it moves and this, that, and the third, you know, you don't need to learn how to take a lot of trades. You need to learn how to be precise with the trades that you do take so that you win. That's what you want to learn. So that's what the challenge that I'm participating in, personally, I'm doing. That's what that challenge is intended to show you, what it looks like when you actually take the minimal amount of trades. You know, what if your skill level is just not at the point yet where you're able to find 2 trades a day? What if you can't even find 1 trade a day? What if you average a little less than 1 trade a day? What is it going to look like? So that's what my challenge is intended to show you. And I'm not releasing those videos until the end of the challenge. But in any case, you know, in the meantime, just enjoy the educational content. I think I still have a couple videos left for the last challenge that I did. I started it off, I think I worked it up from $100 to like $500 and change or something like that. And then I restarted, and now I'm doing the new challenge that I'm talking about now. And this is going to be the challenge of all challenges completely, because we always start our challenges off from $100, and then we take it to wherever we want it, to go. Basically, that's it. The beauty of the challenges is that it's not a challenge. What it is just a way to document and to show what it actually looks like to win consistently. That's what it is. So, that's what my intentions are with these challenges. And we're just going to keep pushing like that. All right. So anyway, reach out to me. You guys can leave a comment on the videos. Leave a comment on this video. Let me know what your question might be for Ask Mark Anything. Just your questions in general. You guys know how to reach me and to contact me. Send me a text message, 914-979-2317. All the links will be underneath this video in the description box for all of our social media: Instagram, Twitter, Google+, Facebook. So make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, and let's just keep it moving. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. You guys have a great weekend. Enjoy your Labor Day. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.